Hi. I know it's really easy for me to repost slides with a bunch of information and calls to action regarding yet another awful thing that's happening in the world. And I know it's really easy to skip over those things. I do it all the time, personally, so I get it. But I'd like to share some of the messages that I'm receiving from Colombians about their experience. So, welcome back to another episode of Screaming into the Void with me. So I had help translating this because my Spanish is así. So thank you to you who helped me. You know who you are. Thank you for everything, Theo. However, as many have already said, the censorship has reached unbelievable extremes. Today, in the city of Cali, citizens who are supporters of the far right have armed themselves alongside the police to attack our indigenous people. Sound familiar? The Minga Indígenas, the indigenous collective, is a small group of Aboriginal people who live in the Valle de Cauca region. As their rights have also been violated in the last decade, they have united the movements and protests in town. I think they have united with the movements and protests in town. The group mobilized to Cali to support the rest of the demonstrations. However, as I've mentioned before, many fanatics of the far right have armed themselves along with the police to attack our native people. This is after the mayor of Cali authorized through a statement the participation of any person to defend the city with or without force. They then go on to say, I hope not to overwhelm you with all of this. I know it hasn't been easy for you to take in and share all of this information. However, the desperation that a lot of young people are feeling with all of this has brought us to search for help and comfort in people like you that are showing interest and empathy with us. This part of the conversation really broke my heart because they were apologizing as well for interrupting any sort of projects or goals or things that I was working on in my own life, and they don't get to do that. And I said, you deserve to be chasing after your own dreams and goals, and you don't get to right now. And yeah, that's hard to confront.
Yeah, I know, and to dream right now in my country, it's really difficult, especially for my generation. We are really frustrated because we don't have like any kind of rights besides maybe just live. It's really difficult to study, so that's why more than the 50% of the young people don't study. Most of them don't even enter the school, and it's really sad. It's really frustrating, especially for people like me that like to teach, and for other kind of things. It's really difficult to dream in here. Everybody just dream to leave the country, and that is not fair because, believe me, Colombia, it's a beautiful. It's really frustrating, especially for people like me that like to teach, and for other kind of things. It's really difficult to dream in here. Everybody just dream to leave the country, and that is not fair because, believe me, Colombia, it's a beautiful place. It's really rich about the nature. It's beautiful. The people here is beautiful. It's just a little ignorant sometimes. And it makes me angry, and for a lot of the people it's also really annoying that there is a lot of ignorant people from, like ultra right. They are really,
No shit.
I don't know, they believe that they are like the supremacy or something, and it's just stupid, and they attacked the people that are trying to fight. They are really, I don't know, they believe that they are like the supremacy or something, and it's just stupid, and they attacked the people that are trying to fight for their rights, and that is just not fair. But well, as I told you before, and I am going to keep telling you again and again, I really thank you. You are doing enough.
Yeah.
Believe me, you are doing.
Also, Instagram, your voice message, like scrubbing thing, fucking blows. Not that that's, very important. Well, that concludes another episode of Screaming into the Void. Thanks for not listening. If you are listening, and you do want to help, I'll be posting stuff from other accounts throughout the day, or whatever I posted. There's a lot of information there on how you can educate yourself and help amplify their voices. Yeah, it's hard to know about the donation stuff, at least for me personally. So I'm trying to work on making sure that those things are, they are what they say they are, I guess. Because unfortunately, I don't trust evil to not be evil. But there is a group of medics that seem to be really helping, and I think that's probably where I'll be sending whatever I can.